I did it.
You did it, Chewy.
Well,
That was great.
welcome. What was John say? What was JShot say? To all those merry folks that find this podcast, I don't think that's right.
You got to, but you're committed now. Just keep going, keep going. To all those the merry people that find this podcast, welcome. This is your place.
This is your place. You found your people.
You found your people. Hey, no joke. When I heard you and Jay doing this, however many weeks ago, though, I knew I found my people. Like you were already my people from another place, another realm of fandom, and I
That's
had no
true.
idea you were my Disney people as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
to all who come to this podcast, welcome.
There we go. That's the
Yeah,
ticket. That sounds way
cool.
better. Well, that's why we have more than one person on the stream.
That's right.
Compliments and fixes itself. But hey, we're back. It is episode 15, and we're gonna talk Disney, of course, but ultimately we're gonna play a little bit of a have a little round table amongst at least us.
Yeah,
JShot will be along at some point, but we're gonna do a little game of reimagine that, and we're
I
gonna
love it.
discuss probably just one attraction and what we would do to
Well,
collectively
the
make it
homework assignment
cool.
was to pick an attraction, right? And it just so happened that you and I may have picked the same attraction, but I imagine that our approach to it might be pretty different. So I'm excited to hear, what's in your head, like how we can fix that. But before we do that, happy Halloween Eve to you.
Yes, Hallows Eve. Well, Eve. Wait, Halloween. Wait,
Now, let me ask you a
this doesn't
question
work.
here. What in your geographical region, okay,
Yes,
the night before Halloween, what is that known as?
I thought it was Hallows Eve,
Mm.
but now I'm thinking Hallows Eve is actually Halloween.
What
That's
is
why I
it known as?
paused.
Let me rephrase. What is it known as to mischievous teenagers who are getting toilet paper and eggs, ready for this evening?
I feel like you have an answer I'm not picking up on.
Oh no! So like where I've known, like growing up, the night before Halloween for me where I lived was always referred to as Goosey Night. Have you ever heard of that?
Goosey Night?
Goosey Night.
Goosey Night.
In
I've
other
never
places,
heard of
it's
it, but it
called
sounds
Mischief
awesome.
Night. Have you
Yeah.
heard of Mischief Night?
Yeah, but I always assumed that was Halloween as well.
No. Okay. So here, let me at least educate you from my perspective. Goosey Night was the night that my older brother, never me, never I or my friends, I was too young for this. They would go out about the neighborhood with shaving cream, toilet paper, and eggs, and just kind of trash people's houses.
And you would do that, that would be the night before Halloween, so that on Halloween, there's still a possibility that you see
I
a
don't
house
know what
toilet papered.
you might have put too much thought into it already. I don't know if it was that well planned out. It was just known as Goosey Night. Other places I've heard it called Mischief Night, where you just went out and caused havoc for reasons unknown because of stupid things that like young kids do. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
again, I knew it as Goosey Night. I've heard Mischief Night, but there's other depending on where you grew up, and maybe it's not a thing in some regions. It's had its own kind of name, and I was curious if but I guess not in
I
your area,
I don't think we had it. I think whenever kids would get up to mischief, and I
Mhm.
was a kid once, it would be on Halloween.
Oh,
And
what would you do on
that's
Halloween that was mischievous?
it was only 1 year. I was with a bunch of punks. One time we toilet papered a tree slash house.
Oh wow, yeah, you really went above and beyond there.
I mean,
Awesome.
the tree was tall. Took a while to toilet paper.
One year, my younger brother went out and he like toilet papered the neighborhood and shaving cream and egg. And he didn't want to, in his head, he didn't want to lead suspicion that our house was untouched. That like, oh, they must live. So he toilet papered and threw eggs at his own house.
I mean, that's you said I was overthinking it. That's way overthinking
Good times. But
it.
I'd be curious to know, like anyone in the chat, if this is like a thing where you lived, or maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's smaller than I thought it was.
I mean, I would love to know the origin of the goose
Why? Yeah. Why Goosey
name.
Night?
Why Goosey Night? I mean, it sounds adorable. Like it.
It does sound nice, but unfortunately, it's not so much. There is some cleanup, but in the spirit of Halloween, I do have I'm rocking my Haunted Mansion shirt today.
Oh,
So
nice, nice.
yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. I'm not rocking that. I'm just rocking a JShot between two Sentinels T.
got it. The
Um,
uniform, I see.
yep, yep. It's a very comfortable T-shirt.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah.
Did you pick up any new like Disney decorations or anything this year for Halloween?
For Halloween, no, I didn't. But I did do a lot of 3D printing for my kids' costumes. So
Okay.
tomorrow night, or they've already worn it once for a trunk or treat that was last weekend, but tomorrow night they will be Black Widow and Winter Soldier. I printed out my son a robot arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most impressive.
It was my first go. I ordered flexible TPU,
Okay.
and it's actually my favorite thing to print with now. I printed a bunch of other things using just that. It's like a softer material, but the supports rip off real easy because it's softer.
Isn't it like somewhat toxic though to print with? And I see your printer sitting right behind you as I say that.
The printer will be moved to my garage going forward because my room did smell kind of not safe. But we have someone waiting backstage. Man of the hour. Well, hello, sir.
Hi.
Hey.
Apologies for being late. How are you guys?
No problem.
All
Trick or
good, all
treat.
good. Lovely
Trick or treat.
mug.
Thank you. Oh yes, it's my new mug. My new mug from Pop Culture Coffee. And
Very nice.
very fitting, I feel like, for Halloween. You know, in this
Now,
era
is there coffee in there?
There is not. It's just water. So
Oh.
yeah. But
And what is your costume this evening?
I'm late. That's what I am. So you know,
You're tardy. Yes, I see.
I'm tardy. Maybe not to use that phrase, but yes. But yeah, no, I just on with Grown Ass Man Toys and Mike talking walls. So
nice.
Came over here. There you go. Connection enabler says just we're just following JShot from stream to stream tonight. And we got one more after this. You know, I'm on a marathon.
You not streaming? Like when do you find time to eat and sleep?
Saturday and Sundays I don't stream. That's when I do all my sleep. It's like an Odin sleep. It's like a condensed Odin sleep. I just get it all in there.
Yeah, JShot respects the Sabbath in toy tubing.
Right. And of course we got Chubsy in here.
Chubsy Wubsy, who is the gracious host for a giveaway for the Toy Daddies.
That's right. Toy Daddies.
We're giving away a Mezco Deadpool.
Yeah.
You know, simple, well, not simple, but, you know, general norms. Follow all the Toy Daddies and Chubsy Wubsy. I think some sort of comment. Toy Father did the post. And then,
that was good. You really sold it, Chewy.
Yeah.
You gotta be live in the chat, but it's a Mezco Deadpool. So as always, we appreciate Chubsy Wubsy.
And I think I'm going to make my way over there tomorrow after, I think, the toy show, the Wayne toy show. So we'll go,
nice.
Go visit Chubsy. Yep.
Nice.
We'll be there the weekend after.
Very cool.
Which would be next weekend.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be there for Legion. I can't believe Legions is next weekend, which is nuts.
Oh, that's right. So, looking forward to seeing you gentlemen there.
Yeah. We'll have Legions, and we'll be doing. We're gonna do a live show from Chubsy Wubsy with Mike on Thursday night, and then we'll do the show. We'll do the show on Friday from Legions Con.
Well, isn't that funny? We'll be doing a show live from Chubsy Wubsy's on Friday.
Are you really?
Oh
wow. So. Okay.
Hey, so gentlemen, to tie this back into baggy red shorts. So Jay, before you got here, I was admiring Chewy's Star Speeder.
Oh, you got it set up. Nice.
He was talking, and I have mine over here to my left.
What's up, Adam?
And he mentioned about doing a, if Disney were to do like a Disney lab, like of a ride vehicle or something, like what would be the souvenir that they could crowdfund that you guys would just go crazy for?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Oh,
yeah. Now the Star Speeder would have been top on my list, but go ahead, Jay, what do you got?
Immediate peek in my brain. I would want the ballroom from Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
That would be cool.
And like all the playability of like as you move around, maybe something lenticular, like very much the same type of technology of like the paintings, kind of like you see different things, and then of course you have
Pepper's Ghost, you have
the dining
and that's super doable on a small scale like that. That could happen. That'd be really cool.
I would easily pay $400 for that.
And you just turn it on, and you could just watch the dancers dancing, and maybe the Doom buggies kind of going by.
It would be
I'm in.
Music. Yep.
All right, I'm ready to back this, Chewy. Make it happen.
Like immediately, right? Like you don't need stretch goals. It's all right here.
Yeah, it's all right there. No stretch goals. Just unlock it.
Stretch goal of Ghost follows you home. Like
That'd be perfect. That's what
Yeah.
you should list.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a great question. So, I mean, I feel like
And you only need 999 backers.
perfect. Perfect.
And that's it.
But-
you limit it to
That's
999.
it.
Like
But
you
there's
cannot
always room.
have one
Yeah,
more.
we don't limit it. There's always room for one more, you
There
know.
is.
So
It is true.
Yeah, the next year you do, Disneyland. And
That's
then the Manor in Disneyland Paris.
Mm.
They're all different in a way.
I'm on board.
I feel like, I would go. I don't know if it's classic enough. Like I'm thinking, there's a part of me that's thinking like, how would this get funded? But there's also a part of me that's like, this would be too cool not to have, and especially for someone like us who do toy photography to have a little bit more versatility. I would want Catastrophe Canyon, the old school like backlot tour
there.
Catastrophe.
Wow.
Right? Like, wouldn't that be fun to have? If just different
Like I could
pieces
see
of
that
it?
you,
just
you
tickled my
pour your
brain, the
water in
name
this
of that.
container, right?
Uh-huh.
You could, and you trigger
Flows
the
over.
catastrophe.
Yeah.
Real fire, real fire.
Real fire. Oh, of course, real fire. Yeah.
Yes.
Controlled,
What toy
but
doesn't
yeah.
work well with fire?
Yeah. It's only plastic. It'll be fine. So
Awesome,
Alan, what's on the peak of your brain?
man. I'm gonna go a little simpler here. I would love a Jungle Cruise boat.
Oh, that would be cool.
You went with the one that they could do.
Yeah, you want the actual one.
JShot's offered fire.
I got fire.
I could have water.
And
I will
mine's
have
a
water.
112 ballroom.
Go big or one, go home. So
I do. They made a Jungle Cruise, like it was an ice cream boat. So I have that from Disneyland.
Okay.
But I would love like a 1/12 scale boat with all the detail on it. And then maybe, you know what, stretch goal, it comes with a waterfall. How about that?
comes with
okay.
just the
Backside of
backside.
water.
Just comes with
Yeah,
just the backside.
It
of
only
water.
comes
Yeah,
with the
Oh,
backside.
Yeah.
stretch goal is one hippo.
Yeah,
One hippo. Yep.
Yeah,
One
Awesome.
man eating hippo.
yeah.
Who do you think we should call, like, to talk to you about this?
I'm sure we got to get somebody. We get
Science
somebody on the phone.
faction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
First stop. Hey.
Awesome.
Done.
And
But
we
on a
haven't even
real
gotten the
note,
meat of
like,
the episode,
any-
and we're already imagineering all sorts of
Yeah.
wonderful things.
Any of the vehicles, though, you could easily each year you could be like, all right, we're
And
doing.
it's just called Bob. Bob's not doing
Just call
anything.
Bob.
Right? Yeah, Bob.
All right.
Bob, we got
I've got him on
questions.
speed dial.
Yeah, Bob, we got questions. So,
Be like, Bob, I never heard you speak, but I did listen to the audiobook that was not
Yeah.
narrated by him. So now whenever he speaks, I'm like,
You're like,
the
he's been
narrator's
dubbed.
way cooler.
He's been dubbed.
amazing.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh.
Jay, you ready for Halloween tomorrow?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Halloween is my anniversary. So very exciting time for me. So the wife and I obviously celebrate like we do every year. We go trick or treating with our kids. So
Romantic trick or treating.
romantic trick or
Oh,
treating.
really?
Yeah.
That's a level of trick or treating I've
That's
not yet
king
experienced.
sizes all day.
Yeah. Until we get home, then it's fun size. Yeah. That was too easy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jay, I asked Chewy this question. I'm going to pitch it to you. It kind of like, I was surprised with his reaction, but is there a name, like when you were growing up in your neighborhood and a kid who maybe, got into the mischief yourself, was there a name for the night before Halloween?
Mischief night. It was mischief night. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Mischief
So
night.
it was known as Goosey Night where I was growing up, which
Goosey?
I have no idea what that means. Goosey Night.
I mean, that was my reaction.
And it was known as, for Chewy, it was non-existent at all, right? It just wasn't a thing. So fascinating. Doing some culture here. We're understanding our origins a little bit more.
Or clear that I didn't get into any trouble.
Yeah. So Connection Enabler says, did you intentionally get married on Halloween or was it just a random coincidence? So it was a little bit of both. But so the deal was my wife and I wanted to get married on a Friday in October. And when we were looking at one of the places, the I can't think of his name right now. Bobby Gallucci is his name. And as you can imagine, Bobby Gallucci talked like this. He says, he looked at us and he went, I got Halloween. I'll give you a discount. And we looked at each other and went, yep, done. So that was why we decided to get married on Halloween. It was a discount and we wanted a Friday.
But it's the best discount you can get. Like Halloween, I'll take it.
No, right? But it was cool. And we had people who were like, oh, we can't believe you're having it on a holiday. And I was like, you don't even have kids. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And we didn't like go full boat into the Halloween theme, but we had like nice touches, right? So like there were pumpkins around and there were pumpkins that were carved. And, we like had a like little like trick or treat area for kids that did show up. So it was like nice touches, but not
only
really
one murder
over there. Yeah, yeah,
One murder.
yeah.
And I'm gonna call
Limited
foul. I'm gonna call foul on the people that complain that you're doing it on a
What?
holiday because it's Halloween. You don't have off from work, so it's like
no, yeah, it's not a real holiday.
it's not like a real.
Yeah.
So boo to them. Boo to you.
So,
boo to you.
yeah. Boo to you. That's right.
And you,
Boo
and you,
to
and
you.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah. What about you?
My
Alan?
smart aleck response to Collection Enabler would have been like, no, JShot had and his wife had to unlock this, like, they got wrapped up into this game, and the only way to get out of it was to get married on Halloween. So it was the only way to appease the ghosts. So you know,
we
That's
Jumanji'd
right.
it. Yeah,
That was the curse. Yes.
Yeah.
You must take your vows on Halloween.
that stands that every time I think of Jumanji, it's not even about the movies anymore. It's about that Kristen Wiig skit where she's like, "Don't you dare Jumanji me," and they're like, "Jumanji? Are you using it as a verb? What do you mean we're gonna Jumanji you? Out. We're not playing the game right now."
You Jumanji me. I love it.
Awesome.
What about you? What do you got? What are your plans for tomorrow, Alan?
I don't really know. My son is 13, a good age for Halloween, you know. So he's at the age where he doesn't want his dad around. So he's gonna go with his friends and do his thing, and I'm gonna just, you know, pretend that doesn't like kill me a little bit inside. But you know,
you can always put a mask on and just follow him around.
I should get your Darth Vader costume on and just walk the streets.
Yeah, I am grief embodied right here. Like, you know,
After the show, Alan's gonna go and celebrate Goosey Night.
Goosey Night, yeah.
I'm gonna go take my. You're right. I'm gonna take my vengeance out tonight. I'm gonna trash my own house in
only his room.
Yeah,
that's right.
Isn't it funny though? Not to go on a complete tangent about Mischief Night, Goosey Night, but like the things we did as kids are now like the things that are most expensive to us as adults, right? It's like we threw away decorated cars with toilet paper, and it's like, oh my god, I can't imagine we did that. We wasted so much money.
What is the today equivalent? What can you use then?
Nothing. Water balloons. That's
yeah.
It's not. Well, at least they're, you know, it's modern water balloons. It's all connected to like one like string on a hose, and you can fill up like 50 of them all at once.
There are reusable water balloons. Have you guys seen those?
Yes,
they hurt, Alan.
They do hurt. Yes,
they're just so
plastic
bad.
balls filled with water.
You know what hurts? Silicone wrapped around water.
Definitely freeze them.
They missed a little QA. Little QA on that one.
My daughter gets so mad when I accidentally like she'll during the summer we'll get into like these little battles, and then she'll do it, and then I just like pick up one. And I don't mean to throw it at her and
you just can't help yourself.
Get her, but she like runs, or like a universe just like, yeah, get her, and it hits her. She's like, Dad. I'm like, what are we using these things for?
Yeah. Yeah, just supposed to explode at your feet and get your feet wet? No, where are you?
No. This is to leave lasting marks and called childhood trauma. Sure.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And I bring out the pressure washer, and everyone stops.
You're just standing there with the pressure washer, like Tony Montana. Hey, hello to my little friend. Yeah.
I said I didn't want to play.
This is what happens when Jay is late. We just go completely off the reservation.
It's fine.
Yep.
If we're gonna do it, this is the holiday to do that. So yeah,
this is definitely how I'll do it.
It's Goosey Night,
Alan. Though.
Yeah.
Say again. Sorry, Chu.
I said it's Goosey Night, Alan.
Yeah, it is Goosey Night. So you're right. This is the night to do it. But I was curious your take. We chatted a little bit of the news about Ratatouille losing a D, going from 3D to 2D.
So I got to be honest with you, doesn't bother me at all.
I'm on board for this.
I'm fine. I didn't think the 3D enhanced it in any way. Like you only know it as 3D, but like when I sat down and thought about it, and I was like, it's not going to change anything really, you know, like, so
it will change one thing for me. There is the scene. There's a part where you're like kind of running through the tunnels, and I don't know if that's in 3D or not, but I close my eye nauseous, and I've got a pretty strong stomach on rides. So I'm all for this. This is and you're right. I don't think the 3D really added anything to this attraction. No. So do it.
No, it's fine.
My kid's favorite ride at the distinguished competition down the street, Universal, is the Transformers movie rides in 3D. And so we went earlier this year, and we went on it. Like, my wife went with my nephew to go ride some roller coasters. My kids are a little younger, and they're like, it's my favorite ride. I'm like, all right, let's ride it. So we ended up riding it 3 times in a row. and I swear I was about to throw up in that little car. Like,
Wow.
each time, like that 3D, I'm like, no, this is not right for me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So no 3D is fine for me.
Yeah, it works. I'm fine with it. I'd actually be curious to see if they're going to do anything different to it. Like, is actually, I'm wondering. Oh, we lost Alan.
He disagrees. He's all about
Yes,
3D.
he's all 3D. He wants that extra D.
There's a
So
line
there
in
you
the
go.
sand he won't cross now.
Rob's here. He says, "Did someone say Transformers?" Yes, we did. We did. So there you go. So
Rob knows I love Transformers.
Yeah. Alan, you good?
Did you guys boot me? What did I do?
Nope. No.
It's the ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I can see it. There's your trick.
Oh, he got Jumanji.
You got Jumanji. Yep. Oh, all right. In the jungle, you must wait.
It's no longer a board game. It's a microphone.
It's a microphone.
Budget.
So, but yeah,
I think he's moving again.
He's moving again. All right, here we go. You back?
Did I stop moving? Stop
You
Jumanji.
did, yeah.
Or Jumanji.
Yeah. We had to wait for someone to roll a 5 or 8.
Speed of Transformers. Yeah. Oh, great. It's going to be a long night. I went down a rabbit hole of watching Megatron just insulting people outside at Universal, like for the photo op at Universal. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Chewie looks like he's never seen it. Yeah. Okay.
No, I've definitely seen it. The one that I love the most is when there's a video of like these 3 guys fighting each other, and Megatron is like screaming out, fight, yes, yes, do it. It's like, oh my god.
He's just
instigating.
he's a
character.
Yeah, he's instigating it. So good. Did you, speaking of that, not to stay on this, but did you see the video where he fell?
Megatron?
No.
Yeah, Megatron fell, and like they had to they run out with this giant tarp and just put the tarp over him and just kind of like.
Oh, they're ready for that, huh?
Oh yeah. They planned for it. So yeah. He was like backing up, but I think he just lost his footing and he went totally down. So
they should have thrown the tarp down and thrown like his transform form like out, like the little gun on the ground.
God, that'd
be
like, so good.
Oh my god, it's transform. That was amazing. Could Disney ever get away with
Transformers?
Could Disney ever get away with something like that? Some like character that's out there like insulting people?
Yeah, I mean, it's what all the villains do, right? Like, I mean, there's all these the shots now of that have been hitting my feed.
Yeah.
The
evil queen.
Yeah, calling people ugly and peasant and stuff. Yeah, she's doing a great job.
The stepsisters, they're not mean, but like they are a little.
Yeah,
especially to each other.
Yeah, they're not
yelling
Disney.
Like fight.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody
can get away with. But my favorite characters, they're not mean, but they just flirt with everyone. Like the sisters, the ghosts at Han Mansion, like on for the Not So Scary, that just hits on like every man that.
I guess we should have specified which ghost. Yeah, because if there was a ghost flirting with you on the ride, like we would probably want to dig a little deep into that. But I'm glad you clarified it's the one sitting out in front.
No, it's the one that goes home with you.
Yeah. That's your spouse.
Say no more. Say no more.
Got my special. What? Yeah. I too got married on Halloween.
Just grab the dice. Roll the dice. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Well, hey, do you guys want to get into it?
Yeah, I know
you've
been.
What were you saying?
No, that's fine. I was gonna suggest the same thing. I think there wasn't a lot of Disney news that we had in our chat. There was only the one thing that I did want to share because of Tron. Chewie shared this right in the group chat here with the new Stitch figures, which look fantastic, coming in from Hot Toys. So I thought maybe we just talk about these real quick and then we'll get into it, because I know, Alan, you're excited and I'm excited to kind of hear your take on these. But these look great, and they remind me a little bit of like the Disney Infinity figures, right? Especially on the bases. Yep. Yeah. So they're fun. Are they blind?
Wow, wonderful.
No, they are not blind.
They're not blind. Okay.
Yeah. I have one
so you can pick what you want.
Spider-Verse.
Okay.
And yeah, you can pick. Wait,
cool.
does it light up? Wait, go back.
Yeah.
Wait.
It says feature. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Light up effects.
Luminous that'd effects. Be fun to shoot. My challenge with the Cosby stuff though is like, where do you find these? Like, I have a really hard time getting these.
The way I order them. Oh, these are blind boxes. It looks like.
Okay.
Well, now you have to buy like a case, Alan.
Yeah.
But I end up ordering. Last time I ordered,
you do what you got to do, right?
Right.
So there's a couple steps. You could go to Japan.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Most
that's the only
practical one.
option.
Yeah, most practical one. Yeah.
Or Hobby Genki.
Okay,
they typically have stuff.
Okay. Cool.
So
okay,
your
I'll check it out because they have
sites.
so much cool stuff. Yeah. They have a lot of cool
Mm.
Disney licenses, and even something like that that's super unique, like a Tron Stitch mashup is awesome stuff.
Also eBay. I think Yoko told me about eBay, that they were there.
She told you about eBay? You didn't know about eBay before?
No, I'm just like, what's that?
Yeah, it's just like I messaged them, asking them, I'm like, hey, I have such a hard time finding your stuff. Like, what are, do you have retailers in the US? They didn't reply.
No. Yeah. I felt the same way with the, did you guys stop by Kaio, the card booth in front of Hasbro at New York Comic Con? So they have My Little Pony, Marvel cards, real nice art on each of the cards. But I have the hardest time finding like a US distributor, so I ended up ordering from their Hong Kong site, and they have like worldwide shipping flat rate to a certain point for like $30, and that's how I ended up ordering a couple sets of cards.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll have to do some shopping. Appreciate the tips.
Yeah,
those look really, really cool.
Oh. All right. So Alan, do you have anything you want to share? Do you want to just jump right into it? And I think we settled on calling this new segment, or do you think we're going to work on a logo or something for it? Right? Reimagining, is that what we settled it on?
Yeah, but I think I think there has to be an asterisk there at some point that like we don't know what the heck we're talking about. We're just oh, wouldn't it be great?
Yeah,
like because I want to go on record. Like I am not a professional Imagineer. Like I know, like. Surprise to you guys, but I want to I'm really just an armchair Imagineer thinking about what could be cool. So I didn't want to I want to level set on expectations here.
No, I want people to think I'm a professional. There we go. I never claimed to be one, but if you want to assume I am, here we go.
Yes. Yeah, you're just moonlighting here on the podcast. Your day job is, really, you're out there thinking of new rides and experiences.
I'm 100%. Just, taking a break between amazing ideas and implementing them. Yeah.
So let's take a step back. Let's talk about the challenge. So everybody's up to speed. So yeah, I wanted, or we all started thinking about an attraction, right? That in our personal opinion needs a little TLC. That we'd like to see a little update, and then we took the dubious responsibility on ourselves to try to think, well, how could we update this attraction? So I'm curious to know what you pick, Jay. I know Chewy's pick, but what was the attraction that first popped into your mind when we started talking about this?
So I'll be honest with you, when you said what you said, I don't want to steal your thunder. I immediately went there as well, but I was like, okay, he's gonna pick that, so I'm gonna hang back on it.
Okay.
So I was kind of coming up with some other ones that I had, and the one that I kept going back to is something that we've talked about before, though, is Carousel of Progress, right? So, and now here's where I think this will be fun and maybe different is that because of how classic that ride is, right? There's a part of you that doesn't want to touch it, right? And then there's a part of you too that where it ends and you go, especially in the updated scenes, and you're like, that was 30 years ago. So, there's that part of you that's like, okay, how do you improve this? And I think this is something that Imagineering struggles with in general. So I think kind of cool for us. And I obviously I want this to be let's all talk about it, right?
Yeah, let's.
How do you update something to get people to come back and want to go see it without losing the magic of its original piece? And I know that Disney is adding the Walt animatronic to it for Disney World, so that was a cool move, but I still think there's some stuff that you could kind of do, and obviously the end feels like an easy update, right? That's obvious, right? We can update the ending to be more modern and stuff like that, but
you're not going to talk to the oven anymore.
I still think but that's kind of what you're doing now, right? So I feel like there's still that's the trouble, right? There's some charm that you want to keep. I feel like you got to keep that. You got to keep the charm.
Still got to ruin dinner no matter what.
No matter what happens, you're ordering, you're getting frozen pizza, right?
Okay.
That's what's happening. But is there? you know, is there something as little as like, okay, we're going to add in like a Zoom call or a Skype call with a grandma that isn't there or a relative that isn't there? Is
Skype not there anymore?
I don't think I remember them doing a Skype thing. So
no, but I'm saying, isn't Skype gone?
Oh, Skype's gone? I might be. But I was going to say, like, but is that futuristic enough? So maybe it's like a holographic Zoom call, right? So like there's that aspect of adding it in. But then too, like we're saying, like for the transitions, I was like, what if you updated the transitions a little bit and there was like, you know, some kind of cinema piece that kind of just showed, even if it was like time lapse, right? Where it was like, okay, here, so you're going, so it makes it more definitive from section to section as you're updating, right? So you're starting in the 20s or the 30s, right? And it's like, here's a time lapse video of how things transition in. And it's like, I think that's where you could update it to not lose the charm. So you're having these kind of elements that are helping tie each scene together a little bit more than just the song, which by the way, I love the song. So I'm not touching the song, but like, how do we use that? So that's where I kind of landed. Not fully fleshed out, obviously, but like, can we update the transitions or add a transitional element to really kind of harp in where we are and how we're moving along? And then obviously have some fun in the future aspect.
I got 2 ideas.
Lay them on me.
1, increase the speed. It's just theater moves. Wait, hear me out.
Twice as fast.
Yeah, twice as fast, and add 3D.
Oh god!
So, I honestly want to get away from the 3D because I don't like again.
Take
like
the 3D portion from Ratatouille.
Yeah, we
toss it on
take
this
the D from over there. We'll bring it over here.
Yeah,
I totally hear you because again, I think no matter what they do with that last scene, it's going to get outdated like super fast.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be a tough one, but you got to keep Orville in some kind of.
Oh my god! Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe by the way, maybe that's the holographic Skype call. Is they
call Orville.
They call
no
Orville.
Privacy at all around.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. They accidentally call him, right? Yeah. Uncle Orville, are you in the bath? And he's just like, you just see the side of it. It's like no privacy at all here. Yeah. So that could be cool.
Oh yeah, they still have that line about the car phone, right? Hey, we didn't even have a car phone.
Right. That's right. Car phone. Woo, car phone. Yeah. Adam says, do 4D. We can add sense. That could. Yeah,
oh, that's fun.
We could add future sense.
Future sense. He also says to do Stitch's Great Escape. So that's what he wants to talk about. Is
can we reimagine that one? That one's been kind of like.
I think we could let's have Adam back on and let him reimagine it. So
cool.
Yeah.
But I like it. You picked one I wouldn't have thought of, Jay. I like that idea. Like, how can we? And you said they're adding wall to it, so that's going to give it a nice little shot in the arm.
Yeah.
But what can you do? Like, how do you really transition from and give it new life? And I think speed is really the only option we have.
Yeah.
Like you warp from era to era. You go warp speed.
Yeah. But I mean, to that point, right? And then you do a transitional element, whether it's graphically or digitally or whatever in that aspect. So you're not, because again, you don't want to touch the animatronics, right? I mean, you update them as you go, but you don't want to touch them. There's a charm to them. So yeah, I think the transitional elements is where I landed.
I like that. I like that a lot. And they do a lot of screen type, visual effects to like in the ride itself. You could possibly add another screen on the curtain in the front and run a projector to do exactly what you thought. Yeah. But the ad that I was really thinking about, Collector? Especially as you go across, and again, it's the transitions. But how about music? How about we put in some somewhat relevant to the decade or the time, like cultural, or montage of music?
A decade take on the theme song?
Yeah, like 20 seconds. Or
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so to Alan, like not lose "Big Beautiful Tomorrow," right? But maybe it's sung in a style that is popular in that era, right? Like that could be fun. That could be really cool.
Oh, you could even do that trick that I love that they do is like during seasons. Maybe it just changes. Maybe it goes back to the original during like 4th of July or. There's like more of a holiday vibe for Christmas, New Year's.
You hit all the holidays, right, as you go through it, right? Don't you? So
because they're skiing at the end for I guess winter, right?
Well, it's Christmas at the end, right? And then they talk about the Halloween costumes in one of them,
and hottest 4th of July.
Hottest 4th of July we've had. Yeah, so they are hitting but I mean, to your point though, you could play those up a little bit, right? Like So. Hey.
Riddle me this.
Yes.
They
So
do-
Adam, they do the songs, and oh, are they sung in eras? I didn't realize
don't
that they
know.
were changed up.
Oh,
I'll have to
Because
think
that
about that.
if they are, then maybe that's something that needs to be enhanced a little bit because you're not
I
noticing.
don't
it.
recall that, but I also fall asleep on this attraction quite
I
often.
always thought it was the same kind of song straight through. I didn't really
Yeah.
notice a different, like, you know, like if you're going to do the 20s, you're starting in horns,
Mm.
and you know you're going to move along to rock
That's
and roll.
curious. I'm
and
gonna
things
check
like
that out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Funny
You know what
enough,
I need them to do though? I need them to be able to stop someone to get off the ride without
getting crushed.
restarting.
Oh
the
yes,
entire
yes,
thing.
yeah, restarting everything. Yeah.
Number one thing.
Yeah.
Number one thing.
Yeah.
Do
What-
that.
Yeah.
What if they just add a new scene? Like at the end, they keep the Christmas scene and then they go and add like the future scene
Like,
beyond
one
that.
more? That could be fun.
It's
And
just Star Wars.
I was gonna say it's just the kids at their parents' grave. Yeah. It's Halloween. I went dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam
That was
says
great.
it's subtle, but it's the same song, different style. All right. Well, then maybe we need to
Oh.
eliminate
See,
the
look.
subtlety. Yeah.
So you've already done it, Jay. Good job.
No.
It's
Hey,
already
I'm
been
great.
fixed.
I win.
You know what's not
Yeah.
modern? Subtle.
Yeah.
Beat you over the head with that
Yeah.
transition.
We'll get Taylor Swift to sing it. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you joke, but that would put butts in seats.
And it's
So
for
that
her
was a good
Eras
one.
tour. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
What do you guys got?
Carousel of Progress. I didn't see that one, but we want to move on. Chewy and I, we picked the same one, but I'm curious to hear what our
Okay.
approach is. And Chewy, do you want to go first on this one?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do
I
this.
don't think
You
I
guys pick
thought
the
of
same
it as much as you've thought of it.
Well, I've been thinking about this forever. Like
So
ever
I did
since
not.
they changed this ever since they got rid of the original version of this ride, I've been thinking about it. So I have some time.
So
Okay.
I would remove.
Well, do you want to say what it is? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys haven't
go
said what
down,
it is yet.
go
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So
Well-
Chewy and I both picked Journey into Your Imagination, which I think these days is a absolute shell of its former self. This used to be my absolute favorite attraction at Epcot. Figment and the Dream Finder, and just the feel of like of whimsy and the music carrying through the attraction. And they just destroyed it. They just trashed this thing. And even now that they've tried to make it better, they brought Figment back. Everything feels so dated and just kind of like stagnant in this attraction for me.
I get that.
Yeah.
I can
No,
see that.
I'm with you, and yeah, I think we both agree to get rid of the your that title and drop that immediately. But for the theme itself, I'm trying to imagine what I would do,
Mhm.
and I would rip out the entire story.
Yep.
That entire like beginning part where you start to go through the halls of even
Of the
when you're on the
Flubber
attraction.
Laboratory or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like,
I would drop all that. That feels like wasted space.
Yes.
If you want to pay an homage to like fictional inventors, that's actually no, I drop all that. I would pay an homage to actual creators, so you could still have it be that institute, but it's the queue. So you have those doors there, and you can have those nice screens that kind of play up as like Flubber, but choose like maybe Imagineers that did stuff for
Awesome.
Disney.
We were kind of like simpatico on this one. So yeah.
And what I was thinking would be awesome, especially for our imagination when I'm thinking about it, is like not just simply like sights, smells, and audible stuff, but really it's about creativity.
Mhm.
So I would explore creativity. So honoring those creatives in the queue, and then once you're on the ride, you're going with Figment to explore what it's like to combine new things. So you go through sounds and combine it, not just a single sound how you hear it, but really combining sounds together to make almost like a soundscape. Then you go through colors.
I'm gonna
then you go
cry.
through
This is beautiful. Like
potentially animation, like different
Yeah.
like drawing, artistic stuff. So you go through those chambers similarly, but it's toned into combining things, and then you arrive at the very end, and you're combining sounds and color and art, and then you can almost build it into the homage to Disney that has all these IPs, and then you're not like going at that weird moon face, but you're seeing all these visuals, and it almost inherently plays into nostalgia because you're grabbing IP from elsewhere than just Figment.
I think you got to clarify though, Adam. Clarify for Adam that you're not eliminating Figment in any of this.
No,
this
Figment's taking you on this
Yes,
journey.
Figment,
of
yes,
creativity.
yeah. I don't. Yeah, let's
In
make
fact,
sure.
but since
In
it is
my heart of
Halloween,
hearts,
What's up,
Figment
Frank?
gets a sidekick.
Yep.
I want Orange Bird to be with him.
Orange Bird.
And then since it's Halloween, Figment dies at the end. Right? Like Orange Bird murders him.
Orange Bird,
for his brain to take out Figment's brain, and that's how
and puts it in a pumpkin. Yeah.
Yes, there you go. All right.
Figment's just absorbing powers.
Took a turn. Yeah.
But Chewy, exactly what you're describing is giving me like nostalgic feelings for what that attraction was for me originally. Because you go through like the area where, you know, Figment had that giant paintbrush, right? And it just felt so inspiring and so full of life and color and so vivid. And Figment, and Adam's going to hate me for saying this, Figment wasn't the annoying character that he is in the new attraction. Like I find him somewhat like
annoying?
I don't find him annoying.
I find him
need more Figment in that.
Less endearing than he used to be, and kind of somewhat irritating with his like, you know, there's touch, do and taste, and he licks his face and stuff. Like with the Dreamfinder, he was just like this innocent, like just optimistic and kind of brand new little character that was so excited to be a part of it. And now he's like, oh, now we'll go to my upside down house, which is like, you know, I don't know. I find him a little irritating in the new version.
Too Tigger
may
for
just
you.
be my animosity talking.
I was gonna say, I think it's your animosity. I don't think he had any intentions of being like this, but yeah, yes. I get it.
It's just
but Chewy, like
purple dragon.
I think we're thinking along the line. So let me paint a picture here. And I know we're running short on time, but I want to change it. I would change it to journey back into your imagination. Okay.
So it's
and the storyline is Figment has lost his spark. He's lost his one little spark. Wow. And he wants to get over his like kind of creative block. And the way they do that is they journey back in time to meet exactly what you said, to the best imaginators or Imagineers across the decades. So you could go and have a segment with Walt Disney and get inspired about how he built all of this. You know, you could talk about how he started sketching Mickey Mouse on that train back after he lost, you know, the rights to Oswald. And then you can do a little kind of go back and forth between fictional and real characters. So Figment can reconnect with the Dreamfinder at some point. And all the while they're chasing this one little spark who becomes a character that Figment is trying to, you know, reconnect with throughout the different stops. And it's the same thing. It starts out very drab and kind of shapeless. And then as the spark starts to reignite, the attraction takes on more color and more vibrance and more distinct shapes and distinct, kind of iconography there. I
kind of love that, Alan. Yeah. And I love the idea here that, like, you know, it's by the way, it feels very much where we are, right? As adults, right? Like, you know, you're trying to find this, you're going to find your spark. Yep. But I mean, it feels like that is kind of the more modern tale that we're trying to tell, or that you would want to hear. But I love that. And I love your play, right? Where you're going to start off dark and drab and then moving along. And I love the idea too of the spark being like its own character. Like I'm a big
merchandising.
Well, I was gonna say I'm picturing like Navi from like the Legend of Zelda games, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And then there's the character meet and greets. There's the T-shirts, the merchandise. Like that's where the real money from the theme park is made. You know.
I like your idea, but I like it as a movie rather than just a 4-minute ride. Only because I kind of want that. Like, give me like 90 minutes of that exploration. It painted to me like it's like the Old Man Logan, but it's Figment.
Yeah,
where he's lost his spark and he has to go through it, and like
that's a great like analogy that my brain is trying to reconcile. Old Man Logan. I'm like in Figment. I'm like. Yeah. Okay.
Figment, now voiced by Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's just like a gruff Figment. It's like, yeah, kids, I used to be imagination. Yeah.
And just slicing the walls.
You know, I mean, like they have, by the way, but they in Disney World at least, which I think is the only place that has Figment. They have that theater right next door, so it could be like a 10-minute thing that you could just go and watch and then do the ride. I mean, that's not a terrible.
That's idea. A great concept. That combine the ride with the movie. You know, or like one way, now see the conclusion, or like one way or another.
Or dive deeper into how, you know, Figment found it, go see this. Or, you know, before you ride the ride, be sure to check out our pre-show, you know what I mean? Or check out the screening.
Yep.
Or that's how you drum up real lines for the ride. Again, of course, new attractions will bring new people that want to ride it. But right now that ride is beloved as I still love that ride. It's easy to get in.
Yeah.
There's like a 10-minute always only
Yeah.
queue. You put Alan's short. Actually, it's not short. It's at least 15 minutes. I want 90, but
Give us a
JShot saying
pre-show, right? Yeah, a 90-minute pre-show.
No, but I would put it on Disney Plus. It's now become an IP that people like. It'll just strengthen the attraction if the IP is available on Disney Plus.
Yeah, or put it on Disney Plus as the extended version, and you're getting the other version in the park, so that there's always a chance to go see more and more of it. So
how is there not a Figment short or even a long form Figment movie or something, right?
Like of all the things you greenlight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Prime says, there's hardly any Figment on the West Coast in Disneyland or DCA. That's crazy to me.
He is a real figment of imagination out there. All right. Halloween quick pitch. Figment, but Nightmare on Elm Street style. Come to you in your dreams. No, okay.
When you said that, I was imagining, all right, Figment costume, and now he's dressed up as Freddy. It's like, holy.
Right. And it's funny, your imagination now.
For some reason, when you said it, I immediately went like, Halloween Figment, thinking like a Muppets movie. And I was like, and then I immediately went, okay, Figment and Gonzo and Rizzo together, the three of them. I'd watch the hell out of that, right? Like that would be amazing.
Look at all this free stuff, Disney. I know you guys are listening, so you're welcome. You're welcome, right?
Yeah. Or just we could come on. We could be your official podcast. That's fine.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. So, we have good low rates for consulting.
Super low rates. Yeah. Buy a t-shirt. That's it.
So to close out Journey, I would settle if they just updated some of the graphics there. I want to see that photo tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
We don't have any Figment figures though. I got nothing.
What's the photo?
Figment, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street Figment.
I could probably draw that. I'm just saying. I'll
do it.
You should draw it. That'll be a logo in the future.
Go for it. We'll wait.
Yeah, but we got time. Yeah.
You get the overhead cam so we can watch it come to life.
I'd animate that animation dust swirls. I'm like,
Yeah, I would settle if they just made some quality of life updates, like the video of them in the queue that shows overhead. And even I think the computer graphics that they use of Figment throughout the attraction looks so dated, worse than that last scene on Carousel of Progress.
Yeah.
They just, I wish they would just give it. Yeah. I could leave a donation jar at the exit of the ride. I'll put some money in there if they need a sponsor to just fix it up.
No, Adam is commenting about how they did release one. And I know that Alan, you were very excited. He said he's hoping to see it in December. So Adam, I'm going to throw this out there. If you do see it in December, don't hesitate. Pick up 3 and we will Venmo you immediately.
Yes, please.
Wait, are we talking about Figment as Freddy?
No.
The figure, the 3 points of articulation.
Yeah.
Figment okay. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. But Adam, don't hesitate. We all want it, and if you're there, we'll pay for it.
So. Who I'm looking forward to, which Figment I want to see next weekend at Legion's Con, is that giant dragon Figment that there's the one guy who has he's got the Haunted Mansion customs.
Oh yeah.
And he's got the Figment with like a giant like Epcot ball on a chain thing.
Hey, we should record that for the channel. Just
hopefully he's there.
Only Disney one.
Yeah. Hey, depends on have to be there together. So cool. With that said, though, I think that next week we're probably not going to have a stream because of everything that's going on with Legion's Con.
Yeah, we will.
So we'll have to skip next week. But I think this Reimagine That needs to be a reoccurring segment for sure.
Yeah, because you really I liked where you went with this. I was not expecting it. So we'll have to think of maybe we can go park by park or I don't know, just whatever. Let's fix everything, right?
Everything.
My
starting with the parking lot. Yeah.
My second choice that I was gonna go with, if we were just gonna pick like attractions, I was gonna let you have Journey to Your Imagination, but my second choice, and that would probably upset both of you, Jungle Cruise.
You're gonna redo it?
Well, it depends what you're gonna do to it.
Yeah. What are you gonna do to it?
You're not gonna like it.
Oh well! Oh, Chewy's been Jumanji.
Oh, yeah, that's so weird.
That's perfect. It's so weird.
Jumanji'd. That's what happens when you mess with Jungle
How
Cruise.
dare you
get
Jumanji me?
You can't mess with Jungle Cruise. You just can't do it.
Brought that on yourself.
Well, tune in next time as I explain what I would do.
I would love to hear that. I'd love to hear it. So
I may want to hear it. I'm curious. But.
All right.
I mean, they're never gonna change it.
No, they're never gonna touch it. But
you're gonna put it on land.
Yeah. The Jungle Walk. Yeah.
It's now dune buggies.
Yeah.
All right, Jay's got places to go. He's.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I got to keep it going. But we got to keep moving forward, as we say. So, guys, what do you got coming up? I know we're all going to be at Legions Con next week, which is exciting. We'll all have a chance to be together and hopefully film some content instead of the quick 10-minute interaction we had at New York Comic Con. But
take the photo.
Yeah, take a quick photo. So, and I don't know. Did you guys talk about this? Did you notice that our characters had costumes? I
did. I looked awesome. I think I'm a chef. I'm not sure.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, So I'll share that real quick. How do I do that? I always forget how to do that. But yeah, I thought that was fun. I just figured I was like, it's Halloween. We gotta throw ourselves into costumes here. But yeah, they nabbed me with the pirate. I don't know. It's not something I would do. Look at that. I think yeah, Chewy. I think you're Chip, or Dale.
No,
maybe,
Dale.
Depending on the
Dale.
nose. Yeah.
Yep.
And
you look like Captain Hook there.
I look like some kind of pirate captain. Yep. And then Alan,
you are a lost boy.
Friar Tuck, maybe. I don't know.
The mouse from Cinderella.
But I'm pretty psyched.
Yeah,
I mean, look at that smile. No matter
like
what it is,
Tuck.
I'm pretty happy.
So
you're like Remy and Tuck Tuck.
Yeah, Remy and Tuck Tuck merged together. I love that.
Cool.
So, yes, Andrews, you'll be allowed to leave the van at Legions Con. We encourage it. So there you go.
But coming up this Monday, I will hopefully have JShot and High School Creations on talking about the newest, hottest Kickstarter, Wall XD, Mythic XD.
Mythic XD. Going strong.
Ongoing giveaway for Toy Days and Chubsy Wubsy. Again, Mezco Deadpool. Go check the post on my page and enter.
And you're giving that away live on Friday next week? Is that what that is?
No. We're just going to be live at Chubsy's.
You're just going to be live at Chubsy's. Okay.
What time? Still promote it?
Yeah. What time are you going live on Friday? Do you know?
No idea.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're back for the other one. That's all. So
I think we're going early afternoon.
Okay,
I think that's what we did last year.
You
we
guys
up there at like 1 o'clock.
Perfect.
Busy. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the free time I have.
Well, you're not going to have much free time next week, Alan. We're pulling you into all this mess, so you're going to be busy. So
let's go.
Yeah. But all right. So everybody who's watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay, we appreciate you guys, and thank you to Alan and Chewy, especially. Thank you guys for holding it down while I was running and bouncing back. But as we like to say here, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.